27 Way what you can do to stop being complicated in your life. Everybody has experienced those times when life seems so incredibly complicated that we are unclear of what to do next. During these times, you must stop so that you may relax and collect your breath. The truth is that we usually make things too complicated. We can't see the problem clearly because we are in so much fear. Life is not challenging. We are challenging. When we stop doing the wrong things and start doing the right ones, life becomes straightforward. You may stop growing complicated by doing the following. 1. Stop putting yourself down because you have room for development. Start accepting it. Being a work in progress does not mean you are unworthy at this time. It represents your hope for a better future and your requirement for flawless self-love in order to fully appreciate your life. It shows that you're steadfastly attempting to repair your hurt feelings, increase your knowledge, and cultivate the skills you believe you were born with. May we all constantly recognize that we are all works in progress and be happy about it. 2. Quit acting morally reprehensible just because you can. Start being truthful to yourself and to others. Don't deceive. Be dependable. Be considerate. Do what is right. That is a simpler way of living. Honesty is the cornerstone of all achievement. You attract major difficulties into your life when you violate the standards of honesty, making things easy and fun. 3. Avoid implying meanings by your silence. Start off by being straightforward. Both you and others shouldn't make an effort to read each other's minds. The bulk of problems in familial, personal, and professional relationships, no matter how big or small, are the result of poor communication. Someone isn't being quite clear. 4. Put an end to squandering time and money attempting to get more of everything. Start prioritizing quality. In terms of possessions, people, and experiences, quality is more precious than quantity. True millionaires don't need as much to be happy. Living comfortably is better to leading a pointless existence. So many people buy things they don't need to impress outsiders with money they don't have. Don't spend money to win them over. Never try to convince yourself that. The true measure of wealth is the number of material goods. Manage your money wisely so that it does not control you. 5. Stop spending time with negative people. Start spending time with nice people who are smart, driven, and like-minded. Relationships should help you, not hurt you. Surround yourself with people who reflect the person you want to be. Choose friends who you are proud to know, people you admire, who love and respect you, people who make your day a little brighter simply by being in it. Life is too short to spend time with people who suck the happiness out of you. When you free yourself of negative people, you free yourself to be you, and being you is the simplest way to live. 6. Stop trying to change people. Embrace people as they are right now. As it's usually difficult to change them, trying to do so is rude. As a result, try to minimize tension. Showing individuals your support and serving as an example for them is preferable to trying to convert them. 7. Quit being inefficient and wasting time. To avoid future issues, begin by doing the necessary steps correctly the first time. Always make an effort to the fullest. You'll be in the best possible position for the next moment if you put out your best effort right now. Why would you sacrifice quality? It is a waste of time to live below your potential. When something is worthwhile, doing it well is also worthwhile. 8. Quit waiting around. Act now and start making improvements. Action and change usually go against one another when they are most needed. Control your behavior and exercise discipline. Choose what you really want above what you want right now demonstrates discipline. Everything postponed immediately becomes harder and more scary. What we don't start today, we won't finish tomorrow. And nothing is more aggravating than an unfinished work that continues piling up. 9. Quit fretting and whining. Start concentrating on the things you can change, then take action. The most complainers are the least productive. And when you worry, all you're doing is utilizing your mind to conjure up negative outcomes. Usually, it is only as good or horrible as you make it out to be. 10. The dramatics must end. Instead than wasting time talking about problems, start spending more time helping yourself and others solve problems. Avoid unneeded drama that others are making and refrain from starting any of your own. 11. Quit attempting to satisfy everyone's needs. Begin concentrating on becoming everything to everyone. It is difficult to help or please everyone. But a single smile may impact the entire globe. The world they live in, if not the entire planet. Just be yourself and focus on what you're doing. 12. Quit placing blame on other people. Take control over every element of your life. Blaming others accomplishes nothing and just exacerbates your difficulties. Your problems will arise until you accept responsibility for them. Your choice. When you place the blame for your issues on other people, you relinquish ownership and forfeit control over that aspect of your life. 13. Quit responding without planning. Start planning and completing the given goals. List your top 3 or 4 goals. What is most important to you? What are your core principles? What are the top 3 to 5 goals you have for your life? Simplifying your life starts with those priorities as you work to make room in your schedule so you have more time for these goals. It is better to have a plan at all than none at all, even in the beginning. You should decide what and who you will spend your day focusing on when you wake up each morning for a number of reasons, in contrast to other things like love, money, respect, good health, hope, opportunity, etc. Time is the one thing in life that you can never get back once it's lost. 14. Never equate being busy with being productive. Start monitoring and evaluating your development. Being productive and being busy are two very different things. Outcomes matter more than how long it takes to get there. 15. Quit up overcommitting and trying to do too much at once. Say no more often. If you never say no, you'll take on too much and get nothing done. You must first say yes to a lot of things in order to discover and determine your goals. You'll eventually need to say no to a lot of things in order to concentrate on your goals. After your objectives are established, concentrate on accomplishing each work efficiently. You should also give yourself time to rest in between commitments. Avoid arranging a meeting or a to-do list right after another. If you leave some breathing area between jobs, you'll feel much more at ease throughout the day and have room for emergencies. 16. Avoid doing things the same inefficient way just because you have in the past. Increase your openness to improving circumstances. If you keep doing what you've been doing, you'll keep getting what you've been getting. Since we haven't paid them enough attention, we typically have complicated, ad hoc structures in our lives. Develop more effective methods to carry out daily tasks instead to make your life simpler. Focus on simplifying, and making sense of one system at a time: your cleaning system, your errands system, your paperwork system, your email system, etc. Keep on after you've gotten it down. 17. Quit making your place cluttered. Start setting up your room. Remove everything you don't need, then organize the objects that are left. A cluttered environment can be unpleasant and disturbing to live or work in. A free space may be utilized as a blank canvas to produce remarkable things. Being extremely organized and clutter-free may considerably improve everyone's quality of life. 18. Give it up filling your head with unnecessary knowledge. Turn off the TV when you begin unsubscribing from useless news feeds and email lists. Limit the time you spend on your favorite websites, such as CNN, Facebook, and Twitter. 19. Stop worrying about the past and the future. Be here right now to start. Paying more attention to the current circumstances might drastically simplify your life. It makes you aware of life and what is going on both within and outwardly. Your stress levels and mental health will appreciate you. 20. Give up expecting everything to be perfect. Remember all the jobs that remain unfinished in this world simply because people are awaiting the appropriate time, place, and conditions. If you wait for the optimal conditions, ideas, or tactics before starting, you'll never be successful. A good idea is useless without execution. Just begin, keep things simple. Consider the upcoming positive action. 21. Quit expending so much energy attempting to prevent errors. Start correcting your errors, then grinned and continued. You will err, no matter how intelligent you are. Avoiding them will simply make your life more difficult and time-consuming. Every mistake you make has a lesson to be learned, and doing so is what allows you to go on. 22. Stop making emotional decisions. Start taking a step back and thinking about things. You're going to make poor decisions that result in unneeded troubles while you're in the heat of the moment, and your emotions are running high. The best advice in this scenario is to not let your emotions take precedence over your logic. Take your time and carefully study your alternatives before making any significant decisions. 23. Stop being unwell. Start taking care of your physique. Start sleeping for 8 hours every night. A mind that is overworked and undernourished seldom produces. Keep your health since it is vital to your existence. Get frequent physicals, adopt a balanced diet, and engage in regular exercise. 24. Quit clinging to close relationships that are miserable for you. Protect your interests as soon as you have intimate relationships. Waiting and offering your hand to someone who won't let go is better than holding on to the edge of a hand that has never completely opened for you. If someone wants you in their lives, they will make room for you. No one should have to compete for a spot. Never, ever attempt to convince someone of your value if they continue to ignore you. Remember that anybody might come into your life and profess their love for you. Yet it takes a truly special person to stick around in your life and show you how much they care. So move more gradually. For real love, waiting is worthwhile. 25. Let go of your hatred. Start letting go of hatred. Do not lose sight of the future. When you hold on to your hatred and rage with the intention of hurling it at someone else, you end up getting burnt. You must stop disliking someone if you wish to forget about them and go on. When you detest someone, portions of your heart are taken, which keeps them in your heart, making it difficult to forget them. Let rid of the animosity, and cultivate serenity in your heart as a substitute if you wish to forget them. Moreover, keep in mind that whatever you despise will often despise you in return, including other people, circumstances, and inanimate objects, which will only make your life more difficult. 26. Stop pretending like you know everything. Realize that there are still many things you don't know. No one has all the solutions. Nobody is even somewhat aware of the majority of what is going on in the world. Why? Because in such a vast world, no one person could ever know everything in detail. Yet most of what we observe is just what we believe to be there. The sooner you accept this, the more new doors of opportunity will open up for you in life, and you will stop making the same mistakes. 27. Put an end to giving what you don't want. Start following the golden rule. If you want love, give it. If you want friends, be friendly. To get money, you must offer value. It operates. This is how simple it really is. There are countless additional ways you might begin to simplify your life so that you can live it more fully. Here are but a few examples of common suggestions that could be useful. Pick and choose which of these could be applicable to your life. Choose the one that will allow you to go forward with reducing complication and strain. You work so hard. You have an obligation to live fully as well.